Planning on standing up to Magusar? You've learned to cast spells by reliving the journal. But the world inside the journal is another story, so to speak. The sorcerers in the journal are from the past. Your body, your things, they are not the same. Without strength, you may find that you cannot even escape from this cell. I ask one last time, are you sure? Never before has a prisoner of Magusar chosen this path. You are the first to attempt an escape by choice. Isn't that odd? Long have I awaited one such as you. Dozens. Perhaps hundreds of years. I had already made up my mind to give everything to a proper vessel. All the power that remains within me. Now, do it! Sacrifice me! I give you my very soul. This is where your story begins. Don't you dare worry about me. Guilt you need not feel. I've placed my faith in you entirely. Surely you understand. You will change nothing if you fear sacrifice. No one will miss a strange talking book. It can hardly be called a sacrifice. Prepare yourself. All the memories, all the experiences of the journal are now a part of you. Now you can use your powers just as you did inside the story. Aren't you glad you sacrificed my soul? You need not feel guilt. No one will miss a strange talking book. I beg of you, kill that rotten fiend, Magusar. This is why I existed for so long. How far back I go, an eternity it seemed. I clung to this world, for I could not die. For he was a very special friend.
I finished Libram's tale, and now I begin a new journal. These are my words. Libram has left this world, and I will pick up where he left off. Yes, this is where my story begins.
Is it you? But how? No. Impossible. My friend is my dear friend. I'll wait for him to turn me elsewhere. My body refuses to die. The solitude never ends. My body craves silence.
I had to think about how closely events resembled those described in the journal. A mysterious sorcerer saved the world by defeating the terrible wizard, Magusar. The unknown sorcerer sacrificed Magusar to restore the barren, decayed world. There were too many parallels between my predicament and the details of the journal. He had clutched it close all this time. He had missed his chance to use it. The sacred chalice spoke to me and said, "Sacrifice that which is precious to you. Make the appropriate sacrifice, and the chalice will grant your wish." To my right arm and Libram within it, only Magusar would be a fitting sacrifice. The world would be restored if only I would sacrifice Magusar. Sacrifice Magusar and save the world, or save him and save his soul. Long ago, faced with the same decision, Magusar himself had chosen the world. I must choose. One future over another.
Libram, is that you?
Libram's soul answered from within me.
Yes. You're back, my friend.
Reunion. Libram's soul resides within me. There must have been much more that he wished to speak about. So, I let him live on, through me. Even though I knew that this immortal beast would never be human again. Magusar did not stay sane for long. I set out to kill him. I saved him again. Fight, kill, save. The soul of Libram spoke from within me.
I must stay with Magusar.
It was now I who wished this, not just Libram. The line between myself and Libram had been fully blurred. I will fight for an eternity, until my frame shatters. I know not how long it has been. All the fighting has reduced my body to almost nothing. I am the second volume, just like the one I read so long ago. I lost my human form, so that I may share this tale.
But even so, I have great hope, knowing that the future can be changed. My story will one day join the past, and someone may look back upon it.
And it is to that reader that I leave one last message. It is only events of the past that can be recorded in a book.
There are no pages reserved for the future.
And therein lies its potential. The potential of the unknown is limitless.
No matter how desperate your predicament may be, there is always hope. You must only have the strength to make the right sacrifices. Want and sacrifice. If you wish it, you can change the world. If this sense of hope lives on, then my life will have had meaning. So, take these words with you, and remember me by them. What is written on the pages of the future depends upon you, the reader of this tale. And as you live on, in the distant future, consider what Libram once told me.
This is where your story begins.
The sacrificed soul of Magusar resided inside me, as did Libram's. After a long separation, the two souls had met again, within me.
Libram, is that you?
Yes. You're back, partner.
It was a long road. Now, thanks to you, I can finally die.
If only I could have helped sooner.
I needed someone's company.
Yes. That is why I kept on living.
With a caressing, soft light, the sacred chalice spoke. As you wished, the world restored to its original form. I could hear sounds from afar. The voices, countless voices of the reborn. The world was reborn. I will never forget. All the sacrificed souls that made this moment possible. I sacrificed Magusar, and his soul resides in my right arm. Am I fated to repeat history, as Magusar did in his day? But even so, I have great hope, knowing that the future can be changed. My story will one day join the past, and someone may look back upon it. And it is to that reader that I leave one last message. No matter how desperate your predicament may be, there is always hope. You must only have the strength to make the right sacrifices. Want and sacrifice. If you wish it, you can change the world. If this sense of hope lives on, then my life will have had meaning. Take these words with you and remember me by them. What is written on the pages of the future depends upon you, the reader of this tale. And as you live on, in the distant future, consider what Libram once told me. This is where your story begins.
For heaven's sake, are you getting enough sleep? Did you have that dream again? The one where you break out of your cell and defeat Magusar? What? You sacrificed me and ran off? Don't be ridiculous. We've both been sitting here the whole time. What's gone into you? You don't seem yourself at all. Do you understand what perils we face? Magusar rules the world outside this cell. Oh my. Let me jog your memory with a story written in my pages. From what you're saying, you don't seem to have your memories straight. How about the sorcerer's journal within me? Surely you remember that. You were reading it before. The great journey of the journal's author and Magusar. Well, if something seems off to you, there must be a reason for it. And that reason may well be key to the truth behind this world.
We are companions. We walk this blood-stained road together. What's wrong? Why are you so restless? Who am I? What a stupid question. I am Magusar. I am your companion, man. Stay focused. Good. Our work here is done. You are not injured, I trust? What's going on? Damn it. Careful. Be on your guard. Right. It's the only way.
Calm down. Your cockamamie ideas have got my stories all mixed up. Are my memories clouded? No, it's... well... I feel that I'm missing a vital memory. Just before the end of the world, something happened. You'll just have to read very carefully to discover what it is. The story's written on my pages. Hey. Something's happened. A repressed memory has resurfaced. Perhaps it's from you reliving all these phantom quests. It's from a time even before the encounter with Magusar. It may be important, seeing that it hasn't faded away. You're free to interpret this as you please. Your name appears to be written there. It may help you recall something. Are my memories clouded? No, it's just... I feel that I'm missing some vital memory. Just before the end of the world, something happened. You'll just have to read very carefully to discover what it is.